Hey CoasterPals, we are here at Kings Island, and as you saw from the intro, it is super busy. So we went ahead and we're on our way to the back of the park to hopefully ride Orion for our first ride. And yeah, it's a beautiful April day, April 18th, Passholder preview day. And yeah, let's go ahead and ride Orion.
Face some puzzle pieces. Don't be together. Puzzle pieces. Don't be together.
All right, so back here at Orion, doesn't seem like too much of a line. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in line. Let's go.
Take away all put on your side. For you won't stop working. A masterpiece in the flesh. It's your control. It's your control. It's
And that was an excellent first ride for the season for me. Ben actually went to Dollywood last week, so he already got his first rides. But yeah, it was really fantastic. The drop was fantastic. Gave fantastic airtime. Just fantastic. I think it was fantastic. But yeah, short, like 20-minute wait. The line really picked up back there. So fantastic. Thinking more like 45 minutes to an hour now. But I think we're gonna go ahead and grab some food, maybe at Coney Barbecue, and see what other rides have a pretty short wait. All right, guys. So I got in line for Coney Barbecue. I'm not sure if we're gonna get the pulled pork or the burnt ends, but it's one of my favorite places to eat here at Kings Island. And so far I've only waited like 2 minutes, and I'm almost in, so moving pretty fast. All right, I just devoured that food. I actually got chicken tenders from Coney Barbecue and fries. Those were really good. And I also redeemed my 2025 all-season bottle, which I really like it. It seems more made better quality than last year's. It's really thick plastic, and looks like this year's color is orange, and obviously there's a little bit of a change to it because of the combined Six Flags company. But yeah, look at that. We are here at BAT. We saw it testing just a minute ago. Ben said that it went down, so we're gonna see if it reopens anytime soon. All right, so the line starts right here under the station. We are seeing people load, and they started up the lift, and I'm hearing some air noises, so hopefully they can get this thing up and running for us. Only 2.5 hours into opening of Kings Island, and there's already about 200 bracelets on here. Jeez. All right, we got row 5 on BAT. And a great ride, as always, on BAT. Some really intense positives. It was running pretty fast.
Really great airtime in the front row.
Oh my gosh, we got row 5. The drop is so underwhelming towards the front. So now we're gonna go show you what's new in Action Zone, because, well, it's gearing up for some big changes. First of all, Extreme Skyflyer is gone, and they built a new drink stand. So we're gonna show you all of this in just a sec. All right, so our first major change coming to Kings Island 2025 Action Zone. Look at this empty plot. This is where Extreme Skyflyer, the park's sky coaster, once stood. So they took it down over the off season. We've been seeing steadily parks have been taking these out, and it's been really sad because I've actually never gotten on a sky coaster, and this is the closest one to me. But yeah, now it's just an empty plot, just screaming for another coaster. And as you can see, Congo Falls is completely dry. It is not going to open up until about July, I think. So yeah, not open for opening day. Even though it's a pretty warm day, I could totally use a water ride. But I actually think that the Wog Flume in Snoopy Land is open today, so we might have to go check that out. All right, on our way to Adventure Express, I want to talk about the drink stand in Action Zone. They've been working on it since about midsummer last year, and it's finally up. They said it was going to be open for the fall last year, but I don't know what took them so long. I mean, everything else here seems to go up pretty fast, and for some reason that took half a year to get up. Adventure Express has quite a line, so we are going to go find a food place with a very short line for Ben to go get his drink cup. All right, Ben got his drink bottle. What'd you get, Ben?
Root beer.
Root beer, that's what I'm talking about. I got root beer with my lunch, so I just got water. So I think we're gonna go ahead and head over to, not Backlot Stunt Coaster, but Queen City Stunt Coaster. That's right. There is an update in theming for the 2025 season. And now it is themed to Cincinnati instead of Los Angeles or wherever Italian Job was. All right, we're coming up here on Queen City Stunt Coaster. New theming change for 2025, and yeah, it looks really great. Some new signage. I don't think they did any modifications to the show scene, but I think it might be down right now because this line doesn't seem to be moving and people are going out of it. So I think we might come back to this later. If not, we'll ride it some other time this season. And we are not kidding. This is one of the busiest Passholder preview days we have ever seen. That they even opened up this drink stand by Beast, which is almost never open. Wow. That is great. I mean, great that the drink stand's open, not great that it's packed, but we're gonna go ahead and see how long the Beast line is. That is definitely a no-go for Beast. The whole queue's filled. Man, this is longer than I waited on Columbus Day weekend at Haunt. And that was like 3 hours. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to ride this today. And then, of course, Whitewater Canyon is not open until Memorial Day. All right, just put our drinks in a locker, and, well, we have to ride something. Might as well do that and walk around aimlessly, so we're going to go ahead and wait in Mystic Timbers. I'm thinking about an hour, maybe hour and a half line, but... yeah, hour and a half. Well, that sucks. We've waited like close to an hour. I think just maybe a little bit over an hour. Yeah, it's 4:02 right now, and went down. They kept saying minor delay in operation. Kept sending test trains, but yeah, they just made an announcement again that it's going to be a little bit. So we're going to go and see if Stunt Coaster is maybe a little bit shorter than this. I don't know. Maybe just look around and see what's new. All right, just got drinks, and now we're heading to Orion because it just reopened from being down for weather. So hopefully that line is just about as short as when we got on it the first time. If not, we'll head around to Adventure Express and just wait for that. That was a pretty quick no. That queue is absolutely full. And another change. There's a fence up around Monster. I've heard that they've been waiting on a part, and it may open a little bit later this summer, but yeah, putting up a wooden fence, that seems pretty long term.
Adventure Express. It's about a 20-minute wait, so we're gonna wait here, ride it, and we'll give you our thoughts after.
All right, so that was actually a 15-minute wait. Really good ride on Adventure Express. I mean,
Crazy airtime.
yeah, there was actually a few pops of airtime. Very jank, but
A lot of wax.
a lot of fun. Yeah, lots of fun. I love that second drop into the brakes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The drop is crazy.
That makes me laugh every time. All right, so we're just gonna kind of walk around and maybe check out Action Zone again. Banshee. They're rolling trains over there, so hopefully the line is a little bit shorter than it was last time. To add on to all the closed rides, Drop Tower and Invertigo are both closed, and they have not opened up today. So that is very disappointing to hear. All right, we're back here at Mystic Timbers. None of the switchbacks back there are open, so it should be a pretty short wait. Relatively short, probably about 30 minutes. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't break down again. We've had terrible luck today. Waiting for back row. And a fantastic ride on Mystic Timber. How you like it, Ben?
That's awesome.
It's running pretty well this year as well.
It was awesome.
Yes, ejector airtime non-stop.
Yeah.
And only like a 30.
Drop.
Yeah, only like a 30-minute line for it. Extreme whip over the first drop. Definitely the #1 in the park. We ran into Beach Cliff Studios on our way out of Rivertown. Hey, thanks for saying hi to us, guys, if you're watching right now. And our last ride that we're going to talk about that is closed this weekend is Windseeker. I don't know if it's going to be down for a little bit or just this weekend, but yeah, pretty sad. All right, next ride is going to be here on Racer. Ben just said that he thinks they're running one train on each side, so maybe this line is longer than it looks, but I'm thinking around 30 minutes at most. All right, so we just got very back row on Blue Racer. We did not win, but that gave phenomenal airtime. Ben, for some reason, disagrees, but I was like out of my seat on almost every hill.
I was in my seat on almost every hill.
Well, did we ride the same coaster?
No.
But definitely not as smooth as last year. I don't know why that is, but some of the valleys are really, really bumpy. Not the roughest I've felt, but yeah, definitely not glass smooth like it was 2 years ago. So I think we're gonna go ahead and head to Adventure Express if the line's short. And yeah, we've been all over the park today, man, trying to find short lines. Hopefully, now that it's getting later, people are leaving, and we can have short lines for the rest of the night. All right, line is much shorter than last time. I think we're just gonna walk up until the station. All right, we are riding in row 1.
These people want to go on the first track.
All right, way different experience in the front on Adventure Express. You get like pushed through those elements.
Insane lads. Again.
Insane laterals. Again, very janky.
Very fun.
Still pops of airtime. Yeah, just an extremely fun ride. Probably the best mine train I've been on. Do you like Thunderation more?
I do love Thunderation more.
Well, why is that?
Because airtime.
But I mean, this has like theming all around it, and it's just really a fun ride.
Thunderation's just cooler and more fun.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't notice this earlier, but there is a lot more concrete. It's like the same that was over there. Before that was a drink stand. So I guess they repaved all of this. We will probably not be doing Banshee. It has kept a pretty steady, long line. I don't think it's gonna die down by the time we ride back. Still nothing happening with the Son of Beast station. All right, we are in row, I think it's 13, but anyway, this is the Magic Row back car, front row. It's a very smooth ride, and you actually get some whip over that drop. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it after this train. All right, guys, another great ride on Bat. It's perfect dusk ride, but I wanted a night ride, so I put my sunglasses on. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and go to Rivertown. I'm gonna get my second meal of the day, pub burger, one of my favorites. What's up, Ben? And yeah, and probably Diamondback after that. All right, we were over here in Rivertown. We just got some chicken tenders, and we're gonna go do Diamondback for our last ride. It doesn't, maybe 30 minutes. Definitely got shorter from last time. Yeah, not too bad of a line at all. All right, row 16, here we go. Very back row, night ride on Diamondback.
Summer when I saw your face, looked like a teenage runaway. God, I never thought I'd take it that far. Some killer queen, now I'm running and I can't stop. Baby, but I know I think about it every day and night. I can't let go. Man, I'm never the same. We were shotgun lovers on a shotgun running away. So come a little closer. There is something I can tell you. You were such a roller coaster. I can't let you I don't say no. You don't say no. And it's such a roller coaster. So
All right, our last ride of the night was on Diamondback, very back row. All I could say is, oh my gosh.
Ejector every hill.
Every single hill, it was just constant ejector. It was like 7 seconds of pure ejector airtime in the back row. We got plenty of airtime room. Oh my
black back
gosh.
there too.
Yeah, I put my sunglasses on, so I could not see a thing. One thing I have with it, the rattle, man. I know it's said a lot, but in those valleys, like your head, you have to like hold your head to prevent your brain from rattling.
The rattlesnake.
Oh my, it's theming, I'm telling you. But yeah, fantastic ride on Diamondback. One of the best rides I've ever had on it.
That might be my best ride.
Yeah, that was really good. All right, CoasterPals, that is gonna do it for our Passholder Preview Day vlog. There were some minor hiccups, but overall it was a great night, and that last ride on Diamondback really made up for all the downtime. Yeah, just fantastic day, and hope to see you guys at the park soon, and I'll catch you on the next ride.
There goes that golden voice like a jungle with all sleeves growing. Split down that long back. Would have thought that if you got